meets today to consider the nominations of Ambassador Kenneth Braithwaite and to be Secretary of Navy, General Charles Brown, U.S. Air Force, to be Chief of Staff of the Air Force, Dr. James Anderson, to be Deputy Undersecretary of Defense for Policy. And we thank you for all being here. We appreciate all the contributions that you have made in the past. I say this to all three of you. You've all had brilliant careers, and appreciate the fact that you're coming back again. Some of these things are necessary, so I have to ask you the required questions, and I'd like to have an audible yes or no on each question, if you would do that, please. Have you adhered to the applicable laws and regulations governing the conflicts of interest?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Will you ensure that your staff complies with deadlines established for requested communications, including questions for the record in hearings?
Yes, sir.
And I heard one.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes, okay. Will you cooperate in providing witnesses in briefs in response to congressional requests?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Will those witnesses be protected from reprisal for the testimony or briefings?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Do you agree, if confirmed, to appear and testify upon request of this committee?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And do you agree to provide documents, including copies of electronic forms of communication, in a timely manner when requested by a duly constituted committee, or consult with the committee regarding the basis of any good faith delay or denial in providing such documents?
Yes, sir.
And have you assumed any duties or undertaken any actions which would appear to be presume the outcome of confirmation of the process?
No,
No, sir.
Well, I have to tell you that right now you're taking these positions in the most, I believe, the most threatened times of our lives, and so far this committee has done our best to ensure that DOD has the authorities and the resources it needs to implement the National Defense Strategy. And further, the committee has been working for more than a year on the privatized housing crisis that has directly impacted the family morale and all that. You know, it's kind of interesting on that issue. I originally saw that came to surface from Tinker Air Force Base in Oklahoma. And I was assuming this is a problem just in one Air Force base. Then later I found out, no, it's all of Oklahoma. Then it's all of it's all of our bases. So that's something that is we've done a good job. I really believe we have in pursuing that. And I know that all three of you will be somewhat related to the problems that are out there. And I'm sure that you'll go out of your way to try to keep the progress that we've made so far successful. As senior leaders of the Department of Defense today and in our positions for which we have been nominated, you have been would continue to play key roles both in winning great power competition and in taking the care of our people. So I look forward to one thing I'd like to say, and you'll get this from other members too. We're real believers in this. This is the National Defense Strategy. It's been good. We've adhered to it. And before I turn it over to Senator Reed, this is unusual in one way, in that you all have families I know would like to be here, and they can't be here. I understand they will be watching, though, so you can still introduce them. All right, Senator Reed.